So my name is Beatrice Friedman. I'm 42 years old. I had the gastric bypass in 2001. I was in my 20s. Please mind my teeth. I'll explain that whole thing. Gastric bypass was 18 years ago. So I weighed over 425 pounds. Yes, 425 pounds. The first time I had it done, yes, I had it done twice. I don't know if you want to count the first one as technically it being done. In 2001, I had the gastric bypass done at Brigham and Women Hospital in Massachusetts because I was going to school at the time in Johnson & Wales University. I had a friend who had it done at Brigham and Women. So I went ahead and she looked great. I went ahead and met with her doctor. I think his name was Dr. Malcolm. And I went in. My parents came from Las Vegas to stay with me to help me through the surgery. And they told me there were some complications. Well, I was sick as a dog. And I lost quite a bit of weight. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. They told my mom the surgery was a success. They told my regular doctor the surgery was a success. So I thought I had the surgery done. Later, I dropped to over 100 pounds and I started gaining it back. I was also in college, so I was partying, drinking, hanging out, and I started putting that 100 pounds quick. Once I got totally better, I said, something's not right here. I'm gaining all this weight back. What do? I go back to the doctor, and the doctor tells me, Beatrice, well, we can't do the surgery again. What do you mean again? Well, we can't do it here at Brigham and Women. We have to go across the river to another hospital. I'm like, what? Why are you telling me we have to go do it at another hospital? And why do I need it done again? I called my mom up and I'm crying to her. Mom, I don't know what's going on. I'm gaining weight again. The doctor says we have to do it again. My mom's like, something doesn't sound right, B. I'm going to find a doctor for you. She finds a doctor in New York that happens to go in and repair bariatric surgeries. I call him up. He tells me, hey, B, send all your stuff and let's make an appointment to see you. I send him my files. I go in and this doctor, an Oxford doctor, starts laughing. Beatrice, you never had the bariatric surgery. I said, what are you talking about, doc? I have a scar. What are you talking about? They opened me up. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. No, you never had it. What are you talking about, doc? I have no clue. I think this was like 2002, 2004. I'm like, doc, what are you talking about? Well, guess what? I'm able to do the surgery. Your stomach, from what I read the reports, your stomach almost exploded in the doctor's hands. They sewed you up. You never had it done. They never completed it. Your stomach almost exploded in their hands. The good news is I can do the surgery. An Oxford doctor has to do your surgery because a Harvard doctor couldn't. I said, I don't care if you're an Oxford doctor, Harvard. What are you talking about, doc? I have this huge scar and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. It was never done? Yeah, apparently your stomach collapsed and it almost exploded and they sewed you up really quick. But good news is you can do the surgery again. I said, I want to sue that doctor. I want to go in and find out what's going on. Doc says, nope, can't do it. I just approved you for the surgery. You can't sue anybody. And we're going to do the surgery. Don't worry. You're in capable hands now. It's not what I wanted to hear. Why wasn't I told the surgery wasn't done? Why did they send a letter to my regular doctor telling me I'm okay? I just don't get it. I don't understand. I really never understood it. So I wrote to the board of Brigham and Women University Hospital. They wanted me to come in and explain. I said, don't worry. I just want to make sure that you guys know that I know the truth. No wonder why I never got a bill. The insurance was supposed to pay 80%, 80%, I was supposed to pay 20%, never got a bill. And I was 2 weeks in the hospital, imagine. They wrote off the other part. So I wrote to the board, I wrote to the doctor, and they explained, oh, come in, we want to explain what happened to you. I don't want an explanation. Why didn't you guys tell me the truth from the beginning that it wasn't done? Anyway, so I let it go. The other doctor told me I couldn't sue. I didn't know. I really just didn't know. So anyway, long story short, I had the surgery done at Presbyterian Hospital with a different doctor, and it was a success. I weighed over 425 pounds. What we could weigh, when I could get on a scale, I was over 425 pounds. The scale only went up to 425 pounds, so we think I was more. But I really don't care at this point. I've been 190 pounds since 2001. I think in a way, the botch up with the first surgery was a good thing because it forced them to make my stomach smaller. And I couldn't have the laseroscopy, and I see that there's some complications now with people doing the laser, even though it's less abrasive. But I think one of the reasons I've kept all the weight off is because I had it done twice, and they were able to make it smaller. I've been 195 pounds now since